Hello, my name is Charles Camargo. In this video, I hope to reach parents of children who are in grade school and discuss the harms of homework overload and why it is important to listen to students of all ages when they complain about homework. The first question you may ask is, what is homework overload? The Google definition defines it as the overwhelming amount of homework that students perceive as exceeding their capacity to manage within an available time while balancing other life responsibilities. The second question you may be asking is homework overload real, and is it really that big of a deal? The short answer is yes. The National PTA and the National Education Association both agree with the 10-minute per grade standard. However, it seems that not one grade level seems to actually follow this rule. Kindergarteners get around 25 minutes of homework a night when they should not be getting any, while first and second graders get close to 30 minutes of homework. This trend goes all the way through grade school, with high schoolers on average getting more than 3 hours of homework a night, even when the oldest students should be only getting around 2. Due to this overload, students can experience a multitude of negative consequences: stress, headaches, exhaustion, sleep deprivation, weight loss, and stomach problems are all some of the physical side effects that you can experience from stress. There are also psychosocial effects like dropping activities, not seeing friends or family, and not pursuing hobbies that they enjoy. Hobbies are extremely important for a child's development, just as much as homework. According to studies from the Journal of Educational Psychology and the Journal of Adolescent Health, hobbies improve cognitive skills, creativity and imagination, social and emotional well-being, and stress relief. 80% of students have reported at least one symptom, and 40% reported feeling at least 3. The National Sleep Foundation says that teens need between 8 to 10 hours of sleep each night, but only 15% are even close to that amount, with the average amount being around 6 hours. The most common side effect is also the most dangerous, and that is stress. A study was conducted of over 4,300 students in 10 high-performing high schools in upper-middle-class California communities. 70% of students said they were often or always stressed about schoolwork, while 50% listed it as the primary stressor in their life. Only less than 1% of students said homework was not a stressor. Stress has many scary side effects such as irritability, anxiety, depression, headaches, stomach aches, insomnia, a weakened immune system, and weakened mental health. Which brings us to part 2 of the video. According to the American Psychological Association, the number of adolescents reporting poor mental health is increasing. 37% of high schoolers have struggled with mental health issues, and 44% have felt sad or hopeless. Suicide rates among teens have also been increasing every year, with nearly 20% of teens seriously considering suicide in the year 2023. Another scary statistic is the steady increase in illicit drug and alcohol abuse amongst teens, rising steadily year after year. According to the National Institute of Drug Abuse, nearly 11% of 8th graders, 21.5% of 10th graders, and 32.6% of 12th graders have reported using drugs in the last year. Teens often abuse substances as a way to relieve their stress and other mental health issues, as opposed to healthier ways like after-school activities or spending time with loved ones or friends, which are two things homework overload currently makes a lot harder to do. I know it may be hard to believe that homework is actually hurting your child rather than helping them, and you may be apprehensive to changing a structure that has been in place for so long. To soothe those worries, it is important we look at the rest of the world, like Finland, who has adopted a no homework policy, essentially making all homework optional. Believe it or not, students' test results did not decrease, they went up. And probably even more surprising, students didn't abandon homework either. They were actually responsible enough to find a workload that worked best for them in school. Obviously, we do not have to go to such extremes to help fix homework. However, as you can see, there isn't only one way homework can be used. It is incredibly important that we at least decrease the workload to the expert recommended 10-minute a grade level amount. Even though adolescent complaining is a common occurrence and many students have often put themselves in a boy who cried wolf scenario, it is important to look past that and truly listen to your children when they complain about homework. They aren't just being lazy when they express their grievances about homework. It's been proven that the way homework is being used now can lead to serious issues with your child's well-being, both mentally and physically. The stress and lack of free time can lead your child down a dark and scary path. If you want a better education environment for your children and lead them down a brighter, safer, and easier path in the future, it is imperative that you carefully listen to their complaints and voice them to their teachers and policymakers if you want to make real change for your children's future. They are just children and will be treated that way. Without you, their voices will go overlooked and their struggle with homework will continue on. I urge you to have a discussion with your child about their thoughts on homework and communicate with your local school boards to change their current homework policy to at least meet expert recommendations. I hope I was able to provide you with a new perspective, a better insight to your child's mind, as well as properly warn you of the future your child faces without change. If you feel as strongly as I do about this issue, I hope you share this video so that this can reach as many people as possible. Thank you.